Hey everybody. Sorry it's been a while since the last tutorial I did, but I finished up the booster at least, and as you can see, I painted it all yellow inside. And I also added the black detail down in there. And as you can see, it still has the blue tack on there for when I masked off the outside of the booster when I was painting it. So it's time to remove that and see just how well it worked. And so that's how it turned out. Not too bad, but you'll notice that there is still just a little bit of paint that needs some cleaning up on the outside edge there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the sharp edge of the hobby knife here and just sort of go across, try to smooth out this edge a little. And there you go. Not too bad. So as you can see, the blue tack did its job rather well. It's all black on the outside, all yellow on the inside. And with a little bit of cleaning up, I got the edge I wanted just right. After a good amount of kneading up, the blue tack is ready to be used for another part. So I've also gotten some requests from people who wanted to see how I cut out parts from the tree when I build my models. Well, to start, to make your life easier, you're going to want to get a pair of good nippers. Usually ones that come to a point like this and have a nice sharp edge to them. These are a bit worn down over the years I've used them for, but anyway. Take the parts, and if you'll notice the nub part here where it's attached, I take my nippers and I turn them so that the flat edge of the nipper, that's where you will cut the closest with. That's where the edges of the blades are. And you want to take the flat part of your blade and cut more towards the gate area here for each part. And what this does, as you'll see in a minute, is it leaves a little bit of a nub left over on there. Now the reason you want to go cutting close to the part right away is because pressure from the frame of the tree here, you know, all the parts are being held together tightly enough that if you just cut right here, your nippers are going to gouge deeper into this part. Now after that's done, I get the flat part of the nippers again, and I get it as close to the plastic as I can and cut. Now it's still a little rough, so then I take a hobby knife here, and I gently remove as much of the excess as I can. Then I take my fingernail, sort of go over it, and then the flat of my finger, just to rub it. Somehow that helps sort of disguise the mark a little. And that's how you do it. Or that's how I do it, anyway. And just to sort of repeat. You get your nippers close, and you just nip the little nub off. Then, if you need to, take your knife, carefully shave down the excess. Use your fingernail to sort of, this is kind of in place of sanding the nub down. Your fingernail is kind of like a natural sanding paper, so to speak. And then the flat of your finger is like a polishing cloth, in a way. And there. Maybe it's not perfect, but it's a little hard to do this on camera. And at least it's pretty good. So that's how I do it. Oh, and in case anyone was curious about how I remove polycaps, well, it's as easy as this. I find the one I want, take it between my two fingers, twist until it pops off. Easy as that.